into it, and I'm already starting to rethink this whole process.
Yeah. That was the goal when you invited me on here.
Okay.
Despite your elaborate storytelling.
Wait, did you not volunteer and like really like campaign to get on here?
No.
That's kind of the impression I was under.
Oh, I know.
It was like you've been writing letters and like, hey, just let me get like a couple minutes.
Yeah, a few minutes of fame.
Let me just get like 5 minutes, you know.
I don't know if you know this. I mean, I feel like if we have any loyal followers out there, they know that Mark is an elaborate storyteller.
Ooh, that sounds like a nice way to say liar.
No, he doesn't lie, but he does know how to really just make the story interesting.
Is that like misinformation?
So, I don't know. I will say, I had a feeling that he wasn't being completely truthful with me.
Uh-huh.
And he said I can look at his phone anytime.
Right.
And I never do, but today I did.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a few things that I was a little bit...
oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Was it for me?
Well, he said that I practically said I wanted to be on the podcast, and that was...
That's exactly what you said.
Okay. You took it out of context.
But what did you say?
I asked if you needed help. It was a joke. You knew it was a joke, and you ran with it.
But
you didn't really want to help? That's cool if you didn't.
I mean...
That's cool if you didn't.
I don't mind helping, but I don't know how this is going to help you guys.
I think it's great.
Other than I will be able to grab some, live content. I am excited about that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Look, you're glad to have you.
You're not optimistic.
I mean, I'm thankful that I did get his phone because I also did compensate a video that he had of me trying to get a mouse out of the house. And I feel like that.
So listen, you can't just bring that to the table then and not talk about it.
True that. We got rid of a mouse today. We're tearing out the walls.
Yeah, I had PSD for a second.
PSD, PTSD?
Yeah, that, whatever that is. I had it, yeah. It's been a traumatizing week.
Semi-serious.
PSDs are the underwear that I wear. That's just PSDs.
My bad.
Yeah. As everyone knows, we talked about it last week, I was in Arizona all week.
Right.
For work. And I get a phone call Thursday night. Yeah, Thursday night.
It's been so traumatizing. Honestly, I don't even know what day of the week it is.
Your days are just running together. Yeah. Nightmares and a cold sweat.
It's been a lot, Kyle. It's been a lot.
Yeah, so I get a call. It was actually a FaceTime at midnight Georgia local time.
Oh, wait a minute. Here we go with the storytelling again.
Yeah, we can't just drop the mouse thing.
Okay.
You brought the mouse video.
I didn't FaceTime you. I sent you a snap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Of the mouse in the trap.
Yes.
And then you FaceTimed me.
Did I though?
Okay, and I missed it.
Well, it seems like we're backpedaling a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
How does he have a video of you and
11:48 missed call?
Yeah.
That doesn't prove anything.
Yes, I did try to call you.
That just proves that there's a missed call at 11:48.
Video, and then I FaceTimed him back.
Why are you FaceTiming me right now?
Like I said, it's been a rough week.
So,
just a few
so
minutes
how
later.
many rats were there? Was it like a colony of rats?
It was a single mouse.
It was a single.
Single little mouse.
Little.
I got
mouse?
up Wednesday morning to make my coffee.
Scoop them up and
when
bonk 'em
I
on the head?
discovered evidence on the countertop. Okay, I'm petrified of mice, Kyle. This is real. Like, I hate that I am, but I cannot coexist in the same place. Honestly, like right now, I keep putting my feet up because I'm nervous because...
There was like one...
What? And Mark said I had to sit to the table. I'm just gonna
that's
go
mostly
Pull
because
that
of the
mic
mice.
back to you.
Really?
You want to be closer to the table because of the mice.
I'm going to go ahead and go crisscross applesauce right now.
Pull that mic. God, pull that mic back to you. Pull this whole stand. Yeah, that'll make it. Yeah, there we go. That'll make it easier.
And then the mice stay away.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I feel like the people can hear how nervous I am, like right now.
It's understandable.
Okay, so back to
finish
the
your story. Go ahead.
So I
You're
go
doing
in
a great
there.
job, by the way.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
Thank you. So I go in there. I see the evidence. So I start spazzing out.
What was the evidence? It was like some bit into some stuff.
No, it was mouse doo-doo on the counter.
Not the doo-doo.
Yeah, the doo-doo. Like, literal doo-doo. So what do? I took Paris to school. I stopped by the DG, and I see like where they have like what I think are traps. Like you're getting, what was that noise?
Honey, there's no noise.
That's Chuck. He won't be in here with all these
come
lights.
on. It's just
Okay, sorry.
focus.
Squirrel. Okay, so I go by the dollar store. I get the stuff, which I think is like they just go in there and then they get trapped and you don't have to see them. You don't have to touch them, nothing like that. So I get that home. I open up the box and it's actually bait traps. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I
like
don't
you pull the thing back and...
No, it wasn't a snap thing. It was like a little house. And they just go in there and they eat it, then they go somewhere and die.
Glue trap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Poison.
No,
Yeah, poison
I made
traps.
several trips. This was the first trip. I don't know a lot about mice traps.
Well, I know if you do
Okay.
poison them, they do crawl somewhere and die.
Yeah, and I did not want that. So
Nope.
I was like, nope. So we did have a couple wooden traps at the house, so I did not know how to set one.
To be fair, it is hard to set one without like snapping your finger 8 times when you set it down.
And I had a few close calls. But I did watch some YouTube videos, and I know how to set a mouse trap now. And then I also went back to the store, bought more traps. I put 14 traps out in the kitchen. It was
It's
basic.
like a Tom and Jerry episode.
One
It
full,
was-
14 traps.
And, you know, our kitchen isn't very big. It was basically like, what did you say, Mark? A
Landmine?
landmine in there.
Yeah, it was
Like a field? No.
yeah, minefield.
Yeah.
So that very night, the mouse got caught to get back to, you know, where we were going.
Yeah.
And I sent Mark a snap of the mouse dead. It was behind the stove. So he tries to FaceTime me, and then he walks me through the process of getting the mouse
So I told
out
her.
of the house.
So she's like,
I'll let him take it from here.
okay.
We were on FaceTime, though.
So
and
we
he
were
was
on
videoing this.
We were on FaceTime, and I was screen recording this whole
But
process.
this was a regular wood trap?
Yeah, just a little snap trap.
Okay.
Yeah, he's dead.
So he's
mouse is
done.
dead.
Yeah, it's a murder
Okay.
scene,
Yeah.
basically. Like they splatter.
Yeah, and no splatters. Just
No?
just a
Oh,
good
okay. You
solid
got lucky.
crease.
You got
And I
lucky.
was scared. I did pull the stove out, and I was standing on the stove.
Solid crease across the back of the mouse's head. Right, so it's dead.
Right.
Jesus.
So she's like, well, what am I supposed to do? I said, well, you have 2 choices. Okay, this is Thursday night. I said, you can just go up and go to bed. I'll get it tomorrow when I get home.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be home tomorrow. She said, but I know you, and you will not be able to sleep in the same house as this mouse. So the only other choice you have is to get it out of the house.
Right.
And well, how am I supposed to do that? She said, and I quote, I'm just going to call 911 so they send Jordan out here to get this mouse. I said, okay.
That was another joke. I obviously wouldn't do that.
It was funny. It was a
Do
joke.
we know that you wouldn't do that?
I did
Well,
think
you live
about
in
calling
county, so-
Kyle. No.
And I said, well, we can't do that because they wouldn't send him, and it's not his jurisdiction
the
anyway.
county. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So,
sheriff's department
you
be
know,
like, oh,
Mount Zion City's coming out there. Yeah.
better off just figuring it out.
So so I was like, look, it's very simple. Just get the dustpan and the broom. Just gonna set the dustpan down, sweep the little mouse into the dustpan. Then you just carry him outside, throw him in the weeds.
Yeah.
Done. Easy.
Or you can
Easy
throw them in the
peasy.
garbage and not even take them off the
Easy.
trap.
Easy, you
No.
say. Easy, you say.
Oh no. He didn't come off the trap. He's
Have,
in the weeds. He's in the
In the
weeds with the trap.
have you guys ever seen a
She went
dead
like-
mouse in a trap?
She went
It's
like,
traumatizing.
Get rid of the body.
Like,
Get rid of the body.
Full Saddam Hussein hanging them from the bridges. Cartel.
Letting the other mice
every
know.
other mice know this is what's going to happen to you. You
Yeah.
come in this house. I have 13 other traps.
Oh, now we have 16. I went ahead and put a few more out just in case. I haven't seen anything, but
It's not even cold yet. Like
I know.
normally you get them when it gets cold.
so it's like how did it even get in the house? That's the real mystery. Did I tape up every spot I can find? Yes.
Yeah, because they don't chew through iron. They'll chew through everything,
Okay.
especially tape. And really, it
But
reinforces
duct tape.
them. Even duct tape.
Really?
Yeah, they use it. They use it to like nest. They're like, oh, cool, duct tape. Finally.
Like I don't know if he's lying or not. No. But I heard if you like tore up a SOS pad and you stuffed it down like on any hole, and
Oh,
then you
that's
did like
ruthless.
foam and then duct tape. Kyle, I don't play.
That's
I don't
ruthless.
coexist with these creatures.
With the so you This is getting kind of maybe it sounds a lot like Jeff. Like,
Yeah.
no,
Different,
you're just talking about
creatures,
mice.
but you know, same.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jeff's daddy didn't either.
just saying. I do have Jeff's notes.
Yeah. So I did.
I think he did draw a mouse. Actually, I'm not sure.
Does kind of look like
it does look like a
maybe
little mouse.
foreseen what was going to happen.
Yeah.
Maybe he manifested this.
Maybe
Like a paradox in here.
Yeah. So I may have screen recorded the FaceTime of
that's where you
Carey
got the-
on the stove, with the broom trying to get the mouse into, and then she may or may not have been screaming anytime that she touched the mouse to get him into the dustpan. Is he still alive? Oh my God, I think he moved.
Did you cuss?
No.
No. Didn't cuss.
No.
Not even just like like one of those where you have to like hit the brakes.
No, I actually, when I set the mouse trap and like it went off and I didn't do it successfully, I did scream, "Oh Jesus!" I did, and I had recorded that just because I thought Mark would get a kick out of me trying to set the trap, which I was hoping I would, do it successfully the first time. But everything doesn't always go the way we like.
It'd go off like a bunch of times trying to get it set. Every time you set it down.
You know that song, "Baby, it's a firework."
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I was dealing with at midnight Thursday night was, and then she tried to get Paris up and bribe Paris to get the mouse out of the house. That didn't work either.
I did.
All right, no lie, and this is country as hell. I bribed Angelina to catch a possum one time. Yeah. Joker kept getting in the house. We had a bunch of work done on the subfloor.
Yep.
And it found somewhere, and it would get in the damn house. And it was, and Stephanie wouldn't let me shoot it. I was like, I'll just shoot it. She was like, that's disgusting. I was like, I don't care. I'm tired of going to bed every night knowing this Joker's sneaking in. Like, this is ridiculous.
So you couldn't coexist with the possum?
No.
Is that what I'm hearing?
No, not at all. No, I am fully prejudiced against possums.
Yeah, anti-possum.
I've killed so many possums, it's not even funny. Gassed them, choked them, burned them. Like,
I just like to say that I'm pretty low level on the murder thing with the trap compared to what you're putting out.
Yeah. Possums, no. They infiltrated my house. Like, you're not supposed to be in here.
Yeah, but you got a body count now, honey.
Yeah, it's true.
You got a body count. You need to get like a teardrop tattoo or something.
Or shave part of your eye, like a line in your
a
eyebrow.
little line in your eyebrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep score.
Okay.
I mean, just deeper than we thought.
Yeah.
Look, I even gave it the benefit of the doubt. I caught and released it a couple times.
Oh.
And the Joker
And you
kept
just
coming in.
back.
I was like, I'm gonna shoot it.
Yeah.
And then
Like have a
So
talk
did
with
she
it.
catch it?
yeah.
You've got a good girl.
She caught it. She sat on the kitchen table, set something out, and with a giant pot, waited for it to come in and chill, and then just, Dad, I got it. Like, I was like, look, if you catch it, I'll
Like
give you
there's
$50.
no way.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Have fun. And, like, because I had to get up. I had to
Yeah.
work. And so I went to bed, and I hear, Dad, I got it. And I was like, okay. So then I took it outside, and I shot it. So it quit coming up there. And then I
I'll
beat
show
one to
you.
death. Brendan Shore's family hates me for these stories because they're like possum lovers. But but they
That's such an insult to something. Possum
loving
lover.
mother. Yeah. No, but there was one that was outside of Stephanie's mom's. I've told you this story.
Yeah.
And it was like hissing and foaming. It was big and mean. And their face like is just skull. Their face isn't even like, it doesn't even have skin and fur. Like their beak and everything.
Yeah.
It's just skull. It's nasty. And like I didn't know that they just foam. I didn't know that. Like I thought
it's
it
got
had
rabies.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
Sugar
I
said it's
didn't-
crazy. It's got
I didn't know
rabies,
that either.
diseases. Yeah, no, they just apparently they just do it, and I beat it to death because it was in my way. But Steph doesn't like she'll cry if she runs over a squirrel. I've had to carry a dog like to a house because it wasn't our fault, but we hit it. It was raining. It was fighting another dog, and they ran out in front of us.
Yeah.
And I was like in my Sunday best in a white T-shirt and white shoes, and it's raining, and I had to carry this dog to its owner, like, stuff like that. But so I saw it, and I was like, "Don't worry, babe. You know, take the baby in the house, and I'll get rid of it."
Yeah.
And in the Honda back then, I used to keep a bat, or what we called a bitch beater. It's a little short bat. And like, she doesn't even see me get it and like try to move it out of the way and be an asshole. She just looks out the door window and she just sees me beating it to death like a Goodfellas movie, and just like, she was like, it was disgusting. I was appalled.
Complete bat attack.
It was not a good scene.
Yeah. So I told Jordan the story yesterday, and I said, well, your mom wanted to call 911 to have you come out. And he said, well, that's funny. He said, I actually have a story. Something similar did happen to me here recently, a few weeks ago. Somebody called 911, and he got dispatched to an apartment complex here in town and they said it was a large creature hissing at them. And so they send him out there. He goes into this apartment.
That's just Tucker.
They send him into this apartment, and there was some woman in there just completely tripping balls.
Oh no!
And it was a cockroach. And she thought it was massive and hissing at her.
Oh no!
So Jordan had to kill a cockroach. She was gone, bro.
You just walk over and stomp him like, you have a nice night,
done.
ma'am.
Yeah.
It's a regular Wyatt Earp.
Yep. Yeah. Shots fired. Yeah. Cockroach down. Yeah.
That's I'm sure they get all kinds of crazy stuff like that, dude.
Yeah. I'm sure. But man, yeah, so Phoenix, bro. I have a couple things I need to cover about Phoenix.
Yeah, you've been in good old breezy Phoenix for the past.
It has been breezy. It was breezy.
Oh,
it was breezy.
Like tumbleweed breezy.
I didn't see any tumbleweeds. It is very desert out there. Phoenix, Glendale. I saw some. I'll start with the really cool things.
Okay.
So we're right next to a Air Force base, and every day they had F-35s flying out, and they were really cool. One of them went over, broke the sound barrier. So you had the sonic boom right outside. It was wild.
Yeah.
But they were. And those can fly really slow too, because they can like hover and come up and fly.
Right.
So they were like, like barely moving, 30 feet off the ground, over there doing tests and things on them. It was really cool. They was really loud though.
Yeah,
really loud.
Yeah, we used to have that in Powder Springs because we were not far from Dobbins.
Air
Force Base. Yeah, and then you had a couple times they broke the sound barrier.
Yeah,
sound barrier.
Really cool. So that was fantastic. That was the coolest thing of the whole week was, the planes. It was ridiculously hot.
Say word.
Like
Arizona.
In August, right?
Right.
So here's the thing. Right before I went, though, Kyle, I almost write it down as a rule. Everyone I told that I'm going to Arizona, they said the same thing. They said, yeah, it's really hot out there, but it's a different kind of heat. There's not as, it's because there's no humidity. It's not really that bad.
It's a dry heat.
It's a dry heat. I didn't. I will now ask these people if they've ever been there.
Yeah, because I
think it's just something they say.
Yeah,
they heard somebody say it, so they're going to repeat it.
It's probably fine. It's a
dry heat.
Have you ever felt a dry heat? No,
it's hot.
I just know it's hot.
It's hot.
That's all I know.
Okay, so I get there. I flew out Sunday night. Flight was delayed, so by the time I land, it's like midnight local time.
Right.
I walk outside midnight local time. It's still 99 degrees outside at midnight. It's dark. I'm thinking, okay, it's going to be hot because I looked on the plane. It's 99. That's hot, but it's dark. It shouldn't be cooling off at night.
Right. Well, where is it that it gets like below freezing at night, but gets
in some deserts?
Not Arizona's desert.
Not this one, apparently. Not right now.
That's weird. Isn't the elevation there really high?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think they're really high there.
I thought Albuquerque was like really high.
Albuquerque might be. I think that's a few hours
pretty
north.
Far?
Yeah, a few hours north.
Okay.
So, it was ridiculously hot all week long. It was like, how when you're cooking a pizza at the house and you set it at your oven at 350 and you let it preheat, and then you go over there and you pull the oven open to put the pizza in, and that hot wave of hot air hits you right in the face. That's what it was like every time you walked outside.
Ugh.
Every time you walked outside. It was like you were opening an oven and walking out into it. We went to dinner with some corporate people Tuesday night. I think, yeah, Tuesday night. Got back to the hotel at 8:30. It was still 108 degrees at 8:30 at night. They were on 25 straight days over 100.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Zero precipitation in the last 30 days. None. Not a drop. Not a drop of water.
Yeah.
In
That's
Glendale.
dangerous heat right there.
It's dangerous heat.
That's
what
that dangerous heat.
Old people say dangerous heat. Yeah, so
Eat a banana.
I have words for you, all you people that try to. Oh, it's a different kind of heat out there.
Oh, you people.
It's a dry heat. Yeah, okay. You go out there in Arizona in August and tell me it's not hot. It's ridiculously hot. It feels hotter. It is absolutely hotter than it is here.
Right.
You know, even 100% humidity here at 95 degrees, 100 and it hit 111 2 days that I was
Well, I don't
there.
know how you describe it as dry heat, and that's supposed to sound better. I almost rather deal with the humidity. At least I'm like sweating.
Yeah, at least it's sticky.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess that's better.
Bro, there's crazy people out there driving down the road with their windows down. Like, what is wrong with you people?
They're
Like,
they're conditioned.
they must have grown up there or something.
Right. They're conditioned. It's amazing what you get used to. But there's not a lot of, like, I guess until you get up to like the mountain areas, there's not a lot of vegetation.
No, very scruffy.
So that Matt Harris of not Agogi but White Oak Pastures, he did a video recently testing the temperature of his land and then the land next to him, which they scrape bare after harvest, and then it just kind of sits there.
Yeah,
And it was like 30 degrees higher
with nothing
in
on
the
it.
sun with nothing on it. Where compared, he goes right over to his where there's plenty of healthy vegetation.
Yep.
And it was like low 90s. And then on the bare exposed land and he was describing it like not just exposed to like the direct sunlight, but to wind and all these other elements. Like it's supposed to have vegetation.
Yeah.
And then you start to, whatever spring, whenever you start to, plant stuff, then you till it up and do all that. Right. Yeah. But I thought that was interesting. But that makes sense why places like that kind of stay where they're at.
So hot.
And then you think about like how much it's generating heat. Like you talk about heat in the, heat in the earth. Will have more vegetation. Will be less, it won't reflect so much damn heat.
Yeah, but and see, that's probably the catch-22 they're in. They don't have enough rainfall out there to have any vegetation.
Yeah. No,
so.
it's the Sam Kinison bit. Like it's, don't live here. Keep going.
So why'd
you
there?
stop
That's exactly
here?
Right. Why live there?
Why'd you even do anything
pick here? At 111.
So there wasn't anything that you just liked there?
The plains.
The plains.
The plains.
The plains.
Like, okay, so the mountains in the distance were really pretty. Like it was really it was pretty. Now everything was like very brown, which is different than what I'm used to with mountains in the distance where it's green and all the foliage.
Their mountains don't have like a lot of like a canopy and
There's no kudzu.
No kudzu.
No pines. No kudzu. No, the mountains that were right around it's almost like it's in a little basin around Phoenix, Glendale. So because like almost everywhere around you is like this mountain ridge.
So it's just Mars,
but it's Mars. It looks like a brown Mars instead.
Arizona's just Mars.
Brown, yes, it's just Mars. Arizona's Mars.
Yeah,
that part of it.
Wow, that's crazy. So you're literally going to outer space tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm flying to Mars tomorrow.
Back to Mars.
Back to Mars for another week.
To get more candy bars.
Yeah.
What was that? What was that
Candy
little low?
Mars candy bars.
No, like the little
I thought it was a
thing,
shot.
elementary school. No.
Mars bars. Yeah.
No, I did have In-N-Out burger for the first time.
Word.
Yeah, this is another thing that I
we
heard.
haven't talked about this on purpose.
No, this is another thing that I heard from anybody that's ever came from out west, California, Arizona, Vegas, all that. Is In-N-Out burger. In-N-Out burger. It's the best burger ever.
It is very good.
Okay, so you've had it.
Yeah.
So when you went to Vegas, okay,
makes sense.
Okay, so tell me what's your opinion. Just tell me what your opinion is on In-N-Out burger.
It's a cheap fast food burger, but I think it's very good.
Okay,
Where do you like stack it up with other like food
I would say
franchise?
It's probably about like a Culver's or something.
Okay, I don't
like
know
that.
what that is.
Freddy's, Culver's. You ever Freddy's or Culver's?
Oh man, that's good.
Is that some Midwest?
No,
Northern.
no. There's
Northern
one in
thing?
Noonan. There's a.
There's
Freddy's
one in Noonan.
Isn't there a Freddy's?
Yeah,
in Noonan?
Freddy.
Yeah.
Freddy's.
Oh, Freddy's.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like
Yes,
the
the
butter
steak
burgers.
steak
Smash
burger.
burgers.
Yeah. No, they're really good. Yeah.
So it
I like
kind
them.
of reminds me of that. They
like
do
a
have
good-
like small fries, like the skinnier fries
like steak and shake.
Shoestring fries.
Yeah.
at In-N-Out. Or that's what it is,
In-N-Out.
right? Yeah. I mean, I've only been there one time, but I thought it was good.
Okay. So I had this place hyped up based off of everyone else's opinion of it. Oh, it's just so good. It's it's the first place I stop everywhere I go. Every time I go, I got to get In-N-Out burger. And I was like, okay, I've got to go there. So first day Monday that I land, getting ready to go to lunch. A couple of guys that were traveling with me was like, where we want to go? So let's go to In-N-Out Burger. I've never been there.
Right.
One of them, he's like, oh, yeah, I love it. It's fantastic. Let's go. So we went to In-N-Out Burger. Not impressed.
Really?
You know why it actually became so famous, right?
No.
Because of the name. And you literally got in and out so quick. It was such a staple for people working.
You just made that up.
In Jeff fashion.
Full
Sitting at
Jeff.
Jeff's
Full
chair. Yeah.
Jeff.
Full
Full
Hefe.
Hefe.
Yeah. Well
Thank
How
done.
do you know I'm not right, though?
I don't know.
That's the problem. Yeah.
That's the problem.
We definitely
I
don't.
have no idea.
That could be
You
completely
absolutely
true.
be right.
Yeah.
You said it with conviction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Have you had Whataburger?
I have.
How do you compare it to that?
I like Whataburger better.
Really?
Oh, I do not.
I do.
I don't think Whataburger is that good at all.
Really?
Yeah.
I think, okay, so I'm going to rank In-N-Out, Whataburger, Burger King, Freddy's, and Culver's because they're really the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but
Yeah.
like Freddy's and Five Guys and all that are kind of on their own level, no?
No, because Freddy's and Culver's they're not that expensive. See,
Oh,
that's
really?
the thing. Yeah, they're not the $20 hamburger or whatever you end up paying at Five Guys.
Right, yeah.
It's legit fast food. Like drive-through fast food.
Smash burgers.
And Five Guys, like you order everything separately,
Yeah.
so that's always more expensive.
And they don't have
it's
a
always
drive-through.
weird.
And-
Yeah, they don't have a drive-through, and they try to make it like the Moe's of burgers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want all that. Like,
Yeah.
I want fries, I want my burger.
Yeah.
I want my
And
drink.
I like a Five Guys burger.
Yeah, me too.
They're good, but it's definitely a step up from fast food. It's not. I don't consider Five Guys fast food.
Right.
So in fast food, I like top tier. For me, top tier is that Freddy's and Culver's because I really like the smash burgers. Get a double or a triple.
I am a fan of
They
smash burgers.
got a little crisp on it. I really like those. So that's probably top tier fast food. Down from that is probably Burger King. I like Burger King's hamburgers. I like the flame broiled. The double Whopper, not the single. The single has too much bread for me, so I like the double. The meat to bread ratio is good. I like the double cheese or the double quarter pounder is right there, right underneath the double Whopper. And then Whataburger comes in right underneath that. So Whataburger's probably like a 4 in that range. And then In-N-Out is at the very bottom for me.
Really?
Very bottom.
Bro.
Very bottom.
McDonald's over them, huh?
Double. Give me a double
You are
quarter
kidding
pounder.
me.
What about
Horses?
Wendy's?
Every
Wendy's not
day.
in there at all?
Wendy's is good too. Wendy's is right there with Burger King, just a
They
step
just have
above.
that pretzel bun.
Yeah, just a step above. They're right there, a step above McDonald's. They're in their top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're top 3. The Wendy's, a solid Wendy's double or even triple if you're feeling
Triple.
pretty manly.
Triple.
Yeah, it's.
Well, I go
it's
off
good.
of I judge them off of like their no bun setup.
Oh yeah.
Like so how they treat
Yeah.
like just I don't want a bun like a low carb
Right.
burger. Burger King definitely has it down for sure. Like I put burger if I'm gonna find one, I'll find a Burger King and then you'll get like whatever double Whopper.
Yep.
No bun, cheese. I don't need extra pickle. That's it. And then you can get the one with bacon or whatever, and you get a couple doubles of that. Like you're good to go.
Yeah.
Another one that's good. They're a little small, but they're cheap. Is Cookout. Their
I agree.
cheddar style burger that's like a double.
Okay.
It's like they call it huge,
I've
but
never
it's just
tried
a double.
the cheddar style.
Yeah, cheddar
I just
style.
get the regular one.
It's just got like a lot of onion and cheese.
onion,
and
cheese.
Stuff
Okay,
like, that.
a cheddar melt kind of.
Yeah. But it's like a patty.
Yeah.
You know, it's still a patty, but if you do the huge one, it's like 2 patties.
Yeah.
So you get 2, you got like 4 small patties.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
you're good to go. There was another one. Hardee's. Yeah.
Hardee's,
Hardee's, it takes forever.
haven't been
There's
there.
not one
Yeah.
in the world that will hurry the hell up. There's not one. I've traveled from Tennessee all the way down to Auburn and Opelika and Columbus.
Yeah.
As far east as Augusta.
Yeah.
None of them.
Well, it
None
is
of
a
them
retired community that runs it.
Is that right?
Normally, yeah.
What's the taco part of them?
Red burrito.
Yeah. What's the name of it though?
I think it is red
Isn't
burrito.
it red burrito?
I think
I've
it is.
never actually had it. I
Is
don't
it not?
have that much time.
Truett something maybe?
No, Truett's Chick-fil-A.
That's Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A's grill is Truett's grill.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
I think it may be called red burrito, but I could be
think so,
wrong. I've
too. I
never
think you're right.
actually eaten.
Because they didn't always have it, and they like
No,
combined
they
for
added
some
it.
reason.
I don't
Yeah.
know where they came from.
They're not that good.
Really?
You ever had one?
No.
I tried one once just for the hell of it. It's not that good.
Their chicken used to be really good. Their fried
Yeah,
chicken.
yeah, their chicken sandwiches were good.
Like the fried pieces.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but their patty is really good. So if
okay.
you can actually fight with them to get them to do it,
Right.
but they make the biggest. What? You know what? Look, I just want you to do the same burger.
Yeah,
I just want you to put it on one plate.
Yeah,
and
no
just no bun.
Yeah.
How hard is this?
Now, sir, how would you like me to make that?
Well, the biggest thing is that's going to still cost. Yeah, I know. I don't care.
That's still going to be $7.64.
Yeah. I've easily done no bun at all and spent like $26 on a meal.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. It's just anytime I'm doing like strictly carnivore or doing like 85-90% meat, I just don't even look at what I'm spending. It's the only way I can do it. If I do, then I won't eat what I'm trying to eat. I'll supplement it with this or that and something cheaper. And it's ridiculous that like the cheaper you go, the shittier food that you're getting.
Yes.
You know, like it's the first time in history poor people are overweight.
Yes.
Like it doesn't make sense. Like so we either have to spend more money to get the food that's not worse for us. Like we have to spend more money to get like less ingredients and less crap in my food.
Yep.
Like you would think that would be the cheaper
Healthier
way.
is more expensive.
Yeah, healthier is more
Insane.
expensive.
Yeah.
That's insane. But that's what we're doing.
You ask for a gluten-free bun somewhere. It's if they even have it.
Right.
It's like I think at Chick-fil-A it's like $2.70 more. Like why?
Why?
And honestly, like it's so dry. But
yeah, and I don't see where it's how much did it take more effort to make that?
which I guess they do have to make it separately, like for there isn't any cross contamination. Firehouse has a gluten-free option, which they're out of almost all the time, but that costs more as well. But healthier options are always more.
Right. Yeah, it's like that in the grocery store. It's like that everywhere. You know.
Yeah, that's why I'm packing on the pounds. I'm like, forget it.
But it makes no sense because like most of the bad stuff has like twice as much ingredients.
Right.
So you would think
It would cost
conceptually it would cost more because you're using more product.
More product. Yeah. Yep.
But they're doing it. But somehow that's not. Somehow that's how they make it up in volume because they're able to mass produce it. They're able to scale it that way somehow by adding all this other.
Yeah, but wouldn't you think you would be able to scale it with fresh? Well, maybe
It
they
has to
can't.
They're
be
using
more
cheaper
decentralized.
ingredients.
Yeah.
So you can scale it, but you have to actually have
more places
Yes.
to get it to because it's fresh, so it's gonna degrade faster.
Yes.
It's not gonna the shelf life's not as long.
Yeah, you're gonna have a little more loss, a little more cost, all that kind of
so
stuff.
you can't have a burger sitting in McDonald's freezer for 9 months.
Yeah.
It's basically they're buying it like in wholesale, like if you're doing
Yes.
wholesale buying. So
Pretty
you're
much.
getting 500 hamburgers for whatever.
Instead of
Versus-
taking ground beef and making a hamburger.
Yeah, this is gonna last us 4 weeks or something, or we can have all this crap in it, and it's gonna last us 3 months frozen or whatever the thing is.
Well, and then
the chicken's the same way, fillers and all that kind of crap.
Well, remember Taco Bell when they went through all their crap about their meat? When they couldn't even call it meat. They had to call it meat sauce.
Yeah.
Because they add so much stuff to it, and they're just spreading it out. Like you can't just put ground beef and taco seasoning together to make my burrito at Taco Bell. You've got to add all this other stuff in it to filler it to make it stretch longer, so you're not spending as much on meat,
Right.
you know, and you're adding all this other stuff which is way less healthy than just giving me meat.
Right. Yes.
You know?
No, it's way less, but they don't consider that part.
But look, I would pay more.
I would too.
I would pay $2 extra a burrito.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, if you just tell me it's just meat and taco seasoning.
Yeah. I mean, I pay more now.
Yeah.
I pay more now because I have to go the other route. Like, just charge me more and do it. And plus, you know, you would think that we have, like, you have a health code score.
Yes.
Right? So why don't we have a score on like,
how healthy the food is?
Yeah. Like other countries, there's stuff that we push that we allow that is illegal in other countries. They won't serve it to their population.
Yep.
Like, well, what the hell, man? What are we doing?
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
it's weird.
Everything's up. There's 50% of the population is diabetic. 50%, half the population right now is either pre-diabetic or diabetic.
And you've got to consider the food that we're pushing out.
You got people in Italy that eat pasta and all kind of stuff, and they don't have the numbers we have.
Yeah, it's not the carbs.
No. It's the ingredients. It's the list of ingredients that exist. We had Steph brought home, because I've been on a kick, and I've been throwing crap away. Like, we haven't been fighting over it, but I'm like, if I look at it and it's got a laundry list of ingredients, I'm chucking it. Mm-hmm. And Steph did like a quick meal one night, you know, and Dominic picked out like some pizza rolls or something like that, and it was like a little box. And I looked at it and turned around. It was 2 rows of ingredients for pizza rolls. Mm-hmm. A little box of pizza rolls. Yep. Like, what is it? It's dough and sauce and meat, right? Like, am I crazy? Some seasoning? Like, why does it have so much stuff, man? Yeah. I threw them away. He didn't eat them. Yeah. I was like, no, you can have part of Daddy's steak. That's what you can have.
Right.
Do you think they're putting stuff in there that actually is causing us to get addicted to the products?
Yes. Well, it's actually, so the cigarette companies a long time ago bought all these companies up. And it's already been proven that they had the same people that did the same studies for cigarettes and all that kind of stuff in their heyday, and nicotine and all that. They're doing the same stuff with the food. They did it with the food pyramid. That's why you had like cereal and grains and nonstop cereal and grains, you know, that were all in the food pyramid. And then you had things that had high cholesterol, like eggs and beef and all this stuff on the bottom, all the animal products on the bottom, and had all this other, because all this other stuff makes you sick, because Big Pharma makes money, and it, you know, keeps people sick. They're not, you know,
eat more of this, right? Which is going to, and then
the pharmacy, the hospital, and the McDonald's are all on the same block.
You go back into not just the food producers and the people that are, you know, selling the food. You start tying into the pharmacies and the doctors and the healthcare systems and why can't you have cures for things? And I mean that's why there are the people that go so far off the deep end on the conspiracy theories. Because a lot of it's true.
They're real.
A lot of it's right. You know, they don't want their, you know, I'm not saying there's a cure for cancer out there right now.
Right.
But what I am saying is that it's proven with a lot of the new weight loss drugs that there is a cure for weight loss.
Yeah.
There are drugs that will help people with weight loss.
Right, right.
And insurance companies won't cover them.
Right.
Because
people get healthy.
Because well, that's what they're saying. No,
and they're not craving crap.
And they're not craving. It changes their cravings. So that's going to cut down.
Resets their metabolism. All the things that are going to be positive for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's right.
It definitely does make you rethink it when you start looking at it open-mindedly and really paying attention to what's going on.
And even if they don't have a cure, they definitely have like deterrent, like
there's preventative measures.
Yeah, there's preventative. Absolutely. You can be preemptive and not just have all this crap in here because you know, of the sake of your profit margin.
Right.
Like maybe you don't need to make $10 billion. Like maybe you could just figure, you know, you could still make lots of money. Your profits still be really good. You still really grow, and you could not poison the community, like our population. That'd be cool.
You're exactly right.
But there's too many. There's too many hands on the pot. Like
so much money to be made.
Yeah, and it's in Washington.
And once you start making it, there's no backing away from it.
No, there's no making less.
No. No, and it's just like personal finances, right? You know, you budget personally to what you make. You know, did you make it through life making half of what you make right now? Yeah, you did. But that was then.
Right.
Take away half of your income now and you're like, no, there's no way I can do it.
I told Steph, we got into the house we're in now. I'm like, there ain't no going back.
No, no, we're here.
It's either this or something better.
That's right.
That's all we're doing.
Right.
Yeah,
and that's the direction you go, and you get used to it. There is no backing away from anything, especially money like that. People just get accustomed to spending whatever they make, and businesses are no different.
Well, it requires change.
Yes,
that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
And most people are not going to change.
No.
They would rather pay more. They would rather eat bad.
Yeah, you see it all the time with, speaking of budget, like a lot of people don't even budget they budget their groceries and whatnot, but they don't budget in with this in mind.
No.
Like what is the cheapest and the most bang for our buck?
CPD, baby, calories per dollar.
Calories per dollar. That's right.
And you get people hooked on it when they're young, you know, when they're college kids and they're just trying to eat calories.
That's all they know.
Well, there's kids when they're just a toddler drinking Mountain Dew and all this other stuff, like, you know, and then the dyes, the different kinds of dyes and what they do, and the uptick in autism and you know, young men's sperm count are down at an early age.
Testosterone levels.
Yeah, they're dropping. Like it's just. And then you compound that with men not being men on top of it. Like at some point you have to ask, like, what is happening right now?
Our society is going backwards.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Yeah, that's my Arizona thing. That's Arizona for me. That's where I'm at.
In and out sucks.
In and out sucks. It's hot. I like the jets. Like the planes are pretty.
The planes are awesome because there's an Air Force base.
Yeah, that's about it.
No Breaking Bad, no nothing. Like somebody getting thrown in a trunk.
I did see, it was a little odd, just sitting next to the side of some back road in some industrial complex at 6 o'clock in the morning, this unmarked, like 20-foot old Penske van just sitting pulled next to the side of the road in some scrub.
Choker making meth.
Somebody
meth.
doing something, you know, hauling people. How many illegals can we?
That's true. Yeah, it's probably coyotes.
Yeah, just running them in, running them up. Yeah, no, it was all right though. I mean, I think I would like to go back in the winter. Like when winter time.
Do you think, what is it, like 90 then?
If it was in the 80s, I would love it, right?
Really?
If it's February here and it's snowing, sleeting, you know, we're dealing with just cold and just nasty.
I could not deal with the cold ever again.
I could go out there and 80, 85 degrees, and even if it hit 90, I think I would be okay.
Right.
But 111 back to back days, and it doesn't get cool at night.
Yeah, warm summer nights I'm cool with. I'm good with that. But hot at night is kind of a bit
like
much.
Musty. It's just hot.
No.
Hot.
I can deal with humid, but
yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, oven hot.
Oven hot. Like legit opening your oven and sticking your face in it. Hot.
Yeah, screw Arizona, bro.
Yeah,
Going south.
Yeah. So that was my week. We got another week. It's supposed to be over 100 every day. I'm out there next week.
Yeah.
Again. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll make it through.
Get another one.
I did have a really cool. So I guess I can tap out with this. We've been going for a little bit. And just to give a Tom DeBlass update.
Oh,
I do
Tommy
have
boy
on an update on my Tom DeBlass. So this will be my tap out.
Did he Jim storm you while I wasn't here?
I called out Tom DeBlass to Jim storm me. Yeah. He didn't find me in.
That would
Phoenix.
be how that would work. You call out and he shows up and
shows up on a random Tuesday when I'm in Arizona.
Get beat up by Tom DeBlass.
I think you'd do all right.
I think I would do fine. I'm being modest.
Yeah. So
ultra baby.
Call him out. I'm so frustrated at the Instagram post vomit that he does, where he just posts randoms. Tom DeBlass is a jiu-jitsu guy, honey, and he just posts randomness though. Anything he can share, he shares, and he's on this. He's got enough following now that where it makes him money So he just shares and reposts everything.
But it's all like very virtue.
And he has an opinion on everything, and it's all, I can't believe this little girl got bullied. Somebody find me this little girl. I'll give her free classes if she comes.
He's an internet savior.
Yeah, that's a great term.
That is internet savior.
Wow, that is a fantastic term.
Yeah, they're great behind the keyboard.
They are. It's different than a keyboard warrior.
Mm-hmm.
He's an internet savior. Yes, I do too. Yeah, I do too. See, that's worth the price of admission of having you here today.
Right there, boom. We mined
Yep.
gold.
So anyway, I got so ticked off at him, I unfollowed him on Instagram. I couldn't stand it anymore.
Wow, that was really deep then.
Yeah. So
way to show him.
Yeah, right. I was like,
do you think he noticed?
He's not going to make another.
He messaged you and was like, "Hey, man,
he's not going to make a penny off of me going forward.
He's going to screenshot your unfollow and be like, find me this black belt."
Yeah. Oh, he's over 300 pounds. Never mind.
This won't keep me from saving people.
Yeah. So then I was scrolling through Instagram the other day, and this is what I get. Suggested to my feed, bro. Tom DeBlass suggested to my feed. Suggested Tom DeBlass.
Of course. Algorithms try to push you back.
I don't want to go back.
They're trying to hit you with the DeBlass.
I don't want to be Tom DeBlass.
Kind of double DeBlass you.
I don't need him in my life. I'm so done with him.
Maybe you do.
And he won't quit me.
He won't leave me alone.
He won't quit me.
I need you to quit me.
Tom DeBlass won't quit me.
Maybe he won't give up on you, buddy. Maybe he's going to internet save you.
That's the beauty of marketing right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I unfollowed him, right? Marketing guru. I unfollow this guy, and within the next week, they hit me with a suggested of a post from him.
But they know that you're still talking about him, and it's really in your heart, so it's putting it out there.
They know you care.
They know you care.
I don't.
You do care, and you know you care.
You care.
Say it with us.
Do I care?
I care.
Do I?
You care.
It's time to
blast, man.
Think about it.
That unfollow hurt, didn't it?
I felt really good when I did it.
But do you regret it now?
No, not really.
Are you sure?
Yeah. And
do you have unfollow remorse?
No, and then the
Are you scared to follow him back that he'll know you unfollowed him in the first place?
So the suggested post that they suggested to me, Tom DeBlass fights for bullying victims. Kids shouldn't be scared at school. It's more the same crap.
But Mark, he's an internet savior, and you're the Rev.
And he was a school teacher, or is.
You're the Rev. How could you tap out like that?
I'm tapping out.
Oh,
that's it. That's my tap out.
I tap out to
Tom
whatever.
DeBlass won't quit me.
No, he won't quit you. I think it'll be all right though. I think you'll get over it. He might not.
No. Not if you can make a post about it.
That's true. Yeah. I'm going to tap out. I'm going to tap out to whatever stomach bug's been going around town. Because it knocked me right in the gut on Tuesday.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. And then I still had to push through the rest of the week. So it kind of sucked.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Should have left the sad music running.
Maybe. But I came through. It was actually a story of redemption and coming through, baby Lord.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
I came through. I
He
saw.
has risen.
And I came. And I killed it.
Yeah.
But no, we did. We got through. I pulled it off for, show car and whatever. And got most stuff done with the gym. I'm ready to be done with the gym. Gym's starting to whip my ass. But
yeah, it's a war of attrition.
Yeah, it really is. But I'm trying to get my training in. Got IBJJF on the 20th. So we're going to do the Atlanta Open, go snatch some more gold.
Yeah.
See who freaking signs up. And then...
were you absoluting it this time?
Possibly. I don't have a definite...
Don't you tease me.
Possibly.
You tease me. I've been trying to get you to do absolute for...
I know. I don't know how my timings... Because I haven't been rolling.
I don't care.
So my timing's all jacked up.
They're little.
So, well, I'm just saying I may have to just send it is what I'm getting at. So, yeah, because who knows? But I may not have anything but the absolute the way this one's turning out.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
No, I'll run it.
Okay.
Little dudes is fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
All right.
But
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do it, and then I don't think I'm going to do any more projects this year after that. I think I'm going to coast, just get through everything, and studio will be squared away, gym will be squared away.
Yep.
Show car's about squared away, and then I'm going to hit it hard first of the year, go fishing in October.
Yep.
Holidays, done.
Good.
So,
Good stuff.
There's my plan.
Good stuff. What you got, Boo? What are you tapping out with?
Carrying.
I'm not really sure how this process works.
Okay, so tap out is just a final thought, something that you want to
It
say.
can be literally something
can
you
be
tap out to.
anything.
You'd be like, I tap
You
out to
just
dumb
say, I want to
drivers.
tap out to whatever.
I guess I'm tapping out right now because I've been sitting crisscross applesauce on this chair.
You tapping out to our podcast?
Yeah.
She's tapping out to her seated position.
Yeah. Because I can't even feel my legs anymore.
Yeah, but you
Well,
do that anyways because you're
yeah.
short.
Yeah, you're little.
Your feet dangle.
I gotta say, this podcast is another level. But thanks for
Right.
letting me join. I know I begged and you guys let me on here.
Fine.
And I really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. It actually was.
Yeah, thank you so much for hopping on with us. We enjoyed having you.
We had to bring it to the round table and everything. And
Yeah, we had to
luckily
get-
we got you voted in.
Way
And
to
then
roll it up.
be ready.
Yeah.
For the CRJ bump is real.
Yeah,
It's,
you will see
Opportunities,
some
you know.
promotional bumps here.
Okay.
Some new opportunities probably coming out of the CRJ universe your way.
I appreciate it. I also want to give a shout out to Jeff
Okay.
for leaving me the notes.
Oh,
very
yeah.
well done.
Yeah.
For the
very.
little mouse and then the hamburger and this other I got to figure out what this is. I'm going to have to put it in Chat GPT to read it.
Okay.
But once I do, if I ever make it back on,
Oh, I think you'll be back.
Hefe's
I'll let
Warshak.
you know
Okay.
what's really in his heart. Right now.
Oh,
shit.
discernment over there.
Psychological breakdown
Yeah,
of Hefe.
yeah.
Check it out on the
Yeah.
next episode.
Yeah.
If,
see,
if
this
it's
is what
got
happens.
words in here, I may have to have Kyle read it. But
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I speak graffiti.
Yeah,
Okay,
this may be a regular segment of we just start breaking down Hefe's doodles.
No, you can
with
break
it.
down all of our doodles. Like,
Oh,
look.
yeah,
got
you don't want to
some
look at
gnarly
Kyle's.
Yeah, look at mine.
I can tell
Not
you,
that one.
Kyle's are pretty deep from
Not
what I'm
that
seeing
one.
over here.
Maybe
Hey,
not that one.
have you thought about being
No.
You're not even going to finish the sentence.
Yeah, like, what does that mean? Huh?
That means you feel like you're trapped in a web right now of work downstairs with all of these changes that are being made.
Well, no. All right. Yes and no. All right. There's a little Nordic action going on in here. So, like, chaotic sense of direction. But this was in June. This is right before I was able to chill for a bit before all this chaos. So, this was pre-chaos before the chaos I'm in now. So, you're not far off. Very well.
Very good. Good job, honey.
Prophesized.
Thank you. Thank you.
Boom.
Thanks for being on. We love you guys. We're out. We'll see y'all on Wednesday.